Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Minecraft Survival with me, Duty Boy. As you'll see, today I am flying down to the bottom of the massive hole that I've been digging. This is going to be the center of my base, and all of my farms and everything are going to surround it, but as you can see, there is a slime chunk down here. So we are getting interference from slimes frequently, and as you can see in my hotbar, I have worn out my pickaxe, and even though I recorded the last episode almost a week ago, I have only gotten down to level Y29. So for that reason, and the fact that this is taking my equipment's taking such a beating, guys, I have decided that I can't keep going like this. I need mending books. And the best way, of course, to get mending books is by trading with villagers. And as you can see down here at the bottom of my villager breeding holding cell, I've got plenty of villagers. I just need to build a place to take them. So I'm thinking the best place in my base to build a villager breeder is actually on that side where I'm pointing my cursor at right now. So my villager breeder is over there in the mountain on that side. The villager trading hall would be right here. And my iron farm is over here behind all of these chests. This is how many chests full of resources I have pulled out of this massive pit that I've been digging for no apparent reason. So I think what I'm going to do, I need it to be at least a chamber that is at least 5 high. So I think we're going to go to this side and try to find the center block. Let's go up until we are about 10 below the bottom there, because that'll be below the dirt. And actually, I mean, you know, we could pretty much be below the dirt, but we need another space below that. So let's pillar up. Yeah, I'm going to say we go up maybe 2 more. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how high I need it to be. And it's so satisfying using Haste 2 to dig, but you know, even with Haste 2, this has taken days, and I just can't take it anymore. I can't take going over to the end to grind levels and repair my equipment. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. So I've worn my pickaxe down some. I've only got 13 diamonds left. I don't know if you remember, but I came from my original spawn point island with a stack and a half of diamonds after mining there for a while. This is going to cost me 4 diamonds to fix and 19 enchantment, 19 experience levels. I mean, at this point, I'm just better off making another pickaxe. Okay, guys, so I fixed my pickaxe, and then I, begrudgingly, of course, and then I came back in and I dug out this massive room to house our villager trading hall. I've got 8 stations on each side of the room, and then at the back I've got 6 stations. The only thing is I'm not really sure how I'm going to get these guys in here because the villager breeder is back in that direction. So I'm gonna need to bring them in, like over to here maybe. So maybe this would be like kind of like a switch station. Okay guys, welcome back. Lots of progress since my last video recorded. I have dug out this entire chamber in preparation to set up all of my villager trading stalls. And here's a prototype. This is what I came up with. I'm using smooth quartz stairs, a combination of like, you know, pillars and regular quartz blocks to create like what's very kind of rich looking little trader stall. So the trader will drop in here through the hole, and I'll show you the rails up here in just a second. When they drop through the hole here, they are going to land on this pressure plate, which is on top of a redstone lantern that'll not only light up this little chamber, the guy will also power this mechanism down below here, which then travels up to the top, which then takes them up. The circuit goes up here and it deactivates this activator rail. So while this activator rail is active and a minecart rolls over it, the villager will be ejected from the minecart, and they'll kind of be standing here, and we'll have a block of glass right above their head. Like that. So there'll be a block of glass right above the activator rail. The villager will naturally pathfind out of the glass And because we'll have glass here and also in front of it, the only place that they'll want to go is directly into the hole, and that'll drop them down there. We have a double layer of carpet in front of each of the trader stalls because that will disable pathfinding. And that works like a charm. I've already tried this in my test world, and you can put this like as close to any other thing you want. Like my iron farm is just over there beyond that little sealed off hallway, and it's not going to affect these villagers whatsoever. You'll be able to put down whatever kind of workstation that they have. You can put it down there, and they'll take up the new trade without any problem, and you can switch it out until you get the trades you want. Okay, so at this point I'm just going to kind of go around the room, and I'm going to copy this build over and over again until I get all the way over to there. Welcome back, everyone. So I've got my whole trading hall laid out. All of the individual trading cells are now in. There is a rail above the top there. It runs all the way around the place. Villagers will come in from this side, and they'll drop into the first open slot. Thanks to the activator rails at the top, you'll see that there's a row of glass up there. So when the villager pops out of the cart, he'll actually be inside of a glass block, and pathfinding will force him to drop down into the hole. It's literally the only place that he can go. I've got an iron trapdoor above each of the holding cells so that they can't get out. And there's also a pot at the back there, which is an idea I picked up from a video by Iskal85. Apparently, the villagers won't restock their trades unless they have some room to move around. So this gives them this little space back here with the pot, and it gives them the idea that they have space to move around. But there's a pot there, so they actually can't move. And of course, in this space up front is where the workstation will go. Today is when Minecraft 1.14.4 has been released, and we are currently working in that version. I checked out my villager breeder and my villager trading hall in my creative world before I came back into this world, and I didn't notice any problems with that. However, there are some problems with my iron farm, which is over here. If we just kind of go into spectator mode and look through the wall, you'll notice that all of my villagers have lost their farmer profession, and also they are having trouble with their pathfinding. If I understand correctly, the fix is pretty easy. I just need to replace this one slab right here with a trapdoor, and that will enable them to resume pathfinding. I'm not in any dire straits or any hurry to get iron, though. We'll go down here and we'll look at it. I'm just going to pop into creative mode for a second so that I can look in here. We have 2 rows of blocks of iron. I've had to keep coming in here. This chest keeps filling. I come in here and I take all the iron out and I convert it into blocks for easier storage, and then I put it back in the chest down here at the bottom. And as you can see, I've already almost filled up the chest with iron blocks. So I will be fixing this, but no need to rush. So like I said, there's a rail running at the top of this whole area. So now I'm up here and you can see the rail. It's going to come in from this side. I think we need to carve out these blocks. I don't have my shovel with me. I'll just go ahead and punch these out. So we carve out these blocks so that when the villager comes up here, they will have space to turn. And I'm making it dark at the second, but I can obviously light it up pretty quickly. And I believe that if I go, okay, so we want it to turn here and then resume going down here. I believe that if I just dig downward from here, we should come right across the tunnel. However, I think we're going to have a problem. No, we're not. We're actually not. We can run behind this entire thing. All right, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I can just run straight down behind here. Oh, and there it is. There's the tunnel down there. This is the tunnel that we brought our villagers through before when we were taking them over the iron farm, and it ends just a few feet over here. So now I need to redirect this tunnel upward and create a ramp. And the slope is easily done. It's powered rails the whole way up. A single redstone block right in the middle here, and then another torch on top here powering all the rails. So now I need to run a power line. I need a button placed right about here that I can press, and it will send a signal. I'm going to tear out the blocks behind here just to get this going, and then we're going to run this line underneath the rails here and down the same tunnel. But we need this line actually to run at this level along the tunnel, and we'll have repeaters about every 10 blocks or so, just to keep the signal going. And I'm going to dig it all the way back into there and then set up the redstone. So I'm back here in my villager breeder, which has been working overtime. There's so many villagers in the pen right now, and they're all waiting to get back out of here. Over here, you'll see that I have run a line all the way down to the dispenser here, and I'm going to need to go get some more minecarts. But this line runs all the way down here, and I'm going to fill in this stone so that it's just a single block high, and that way nothing can spawn in here. I don't think anything spawns on repeaters or redstone lines, but anyway, it's time for a test of this line before I get too far into rebuilding it. So I'm going to run all the way back to the starting point and press the button, and then I'm going to switch quickly into spectator mode. And we're going to check and see if this system is working. So first off, we're just going to go into creative because that'll enable me to push the button. And then we're quickly going to go into spectator mode, and we're going to watch and see if a villager is distributed from down here. And yes, there he comes. All right, first villager coming into the breeder. We're going to see if he gets deposited. We may have some trouble with the cart because I haven't set up the return lane just yet, but here he goes. He comes up behind it. Whoops, and there he is. So the cart is already gone. It's going around, and it's going to hit over there. Oh, and then it's going to go back. So hopefully he gets in the hole before the cart gets him, and oh, it's just going to stop there. Okay, so I'm going to... Oh. So the cart like pushed him into a different one. That's going to keep happening unless I get ahead of it. So we'll just go over here and stop it right there. We've got our first villager in, and he's trapped in here. There he is. All right, so it looks like the cart system is working, and now I just need to build up the wall here and build a cart return system on the other side that'll take the carts back. So having a bit of an issue here. As you can see, I'm back in my home, and the chests here are not showing. Let's see, are they showing down here? No, they've all vanished. I guess that there are still some bugs in 1.14.4 after all. I don't know. Here's another one. So I don't know. I don't know why chests are suddenly not showing up, but that's alarming, and maybe I'll experiment and try to figure out what it is that's causing these chests to vanish. Yeah, there's a chest from my smelter is vanished too. Don't really understand what's going on here. Hopefully I can figure out a way to fix this. After quitting the game completely and then restarting, all the chests are back, and looks like they are showing up again in the GUID. So it's just obviously a bug that occurs like right after the player updates to 1.14. Ooh, that was a bit of a scary situation for a minute there. Okay, guys, I've dug out the minecart return track over there. It goes all the way around behind the villager trading hall and connects with another rail that goes back over to the dispenser on that side. So now I'm going to fire up another test. This time I'm hoping that the villager doesn't have any problem getting into this chute. And I think that that will finally show me that all the mechanics are working correctly. So I'm going to push this button and then quickly go into spectator mode and watch the villager approach. So let's see if he's coming. Yes, here he is. He's coming down the track. Everything's looking good. All right, so hopefully he will go up the track here, and then he will go into the system. There he is. He's on the first rail there, and now we're going to continue following this cart out and down, and hopefully when we come back, that guy will be in the first chute there. Okay, whoops. Looks like I didn't put enough power right there, so we need to move that power rail back by 1 in order to get this system working. Yeah, it appears that looks like I've put my powered rails too far apart. My other problem seems to be that the villager is quite content, it seems, not to go down here. So I don't understand what his problem is. Why doesn't he pathfind into there? He seems to be trying to pathfind back in that direction, as are both of them. Hopefully they're not trying to get back to beds that are in that direction. As long as the pathfinding isn't working, I'm not going to get my villager where he's supposed to go. I guess he's trying to pathfind all of the blocks behind there. Maybe I should put some slabs up there. That way he's not trying to get to that block that runs behind this block, actually. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to get out and get on top of this block, but if I fill this with more blocks, then hopefully he won't. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that fixed it almost immediately, so we'll need to put another line of blocks behind there. But good deal. Now we got villagers into the first 2 slots there. Okay, so I got the car return working. Just take my word for it. I'm kind of short on powered rails, so it's a little bit herky-jerky. It kind of slows down just before it gets going again, because I've spaced the powered rails exactly 8 rails apart. But it's working. So now I'm going to try to get these guys to take on the librarian. There he goes. Okay, great. And not very good trades though, so I'm going to pick this back up and hopefully he resets. Oh, he doesn't seem to be losing his profession there. Obviously we'll just have to work on that. That's unfortunate, so I may need to move this little piece of wall back 1 and may need to redo that whole line. I don't really want to be able to see the redstone line from between there. Anyway, I wonder what time it is that this is happening. Can't really see what time it is without going out there. I guess I'll just kind of pearl over here, take a look and see. Oh yeah, it's really late in the day, so it's not really time for him to change his trades again. He probably won't be doing that until tomorrow, but we'll just put this in front of him and we'll put this other one in front of this other guy and hopefully he will take on a trade. Oh, there he goes. And this guy is a mending book. Second guy I put down is selling mending for 20 emeralds. Okay, well that's not bad. So we'll go ahead and we'll call another villager. And I'm going to hop in here so that we can see his arrival. He should be here in about 5 minutes. There he comes. All right, so now he's stuck up there in that piece of glass, and hopefully his pathfinding kicks in a second and takes him straight down into the chamber. Yep, all right, so there he is. I'm going to pull out my venture kit. I think I have another composter in here. So we're going to try to turn this guy into a farmer. Cool. Now I can trade potatoes with this guy and build up emeralds. Okay, guys, so I'm back in my villager trader, and I've got a couple shulker boxes full of stuff to trade. But unfortunately, the guy who had the mending book is no longer offering the mending book. Now he's offering Fortune 2, which isn't bad. This guy's offering Frostwalker. I'm wondering if I can take this out of here and get him to change his trades. Not really sure what time of day it is. But come on, buddy. You gotta give me that mending book back. I was depending on that mending book, okay? This guy changed to beetroot, which is something I haven't even grown yet, so I think I may need to take away this guy's workstation too. I've created a cleric over here so that I can trade all this zombie flesh with him. and start getting some emeralds, so at least I can do that much. Maybe I should do this guy. Maybe I should take both of these out and try to get this guy over here to give me his mending book trade again. Mending for 34 emeralds. Holy crow. And this guy's, wow. Efficiency 5. Wow, that's good. So I should trade with both of these guys to lock them in. So let me get some paper and let's do this. Okay, so he should become locked in now with mending and sharpness 4. Wow, this guy is good. Oh, he's starting to give me a discount. He's starting to like me a little bit better. Good deal. All right, and let's trade with this guy in order to secure his efficiency 5 book. All right, that should lock in his trades. All right, good. All right, now let's see if we can get this guy to become a farmer again. Yes, wheat and potatoes. Let's trade this guy. And I'm one shy of trading with him again. Okay, but I do have 39 emeralds, which means that once I get a book, oh, I didn't bring any books. Ah! All right, let's go get a book. All right, so here it is, getting my first mending book. Yay, that's awesome. All right, I don't have a lot of books to trade with this guy, otherwise I could probably take that guy up to a master. And I certainly don't have enough emeralds to trade with this guy. So, ladies and gentlemen, all that remains at this point is to finish up with some decorating in here. I'm going to do the floor, I'm going to do the ceiling, and then I'm going to do the outside of this chamber in a way that will represent what I'm going to do with the rest of the pit. Plus, I've got to finish digging the pit in the center there all the way down to the bottom. Welcome back, guys. Several days since I last recorded. Lots of updates to show you. Got a floor here in the village trading hall. Put a nice vaulted ceiling above it. Well, I don't know if I'd call that vaulted, but anyway, the idea is to incorporate some of the brick and some of the stone together, make that nice. Several villagers now, and then this unfortunate circumstance. The farmer zombie is back there behind him. I have no idea how this zombie got here. The only thing that comes to mind is maybe chunk loading glitch. What I'm going to try to do is just kill the zombie. Yeah, okay, and now I can... He's holding the rotten flesh of the other zombie. So I'm going to go make a potion of weakness and a golden apple, and I'm going to come back here and rescue that guy. And his trades will be cheaper than ever before, probably. Hopefully he'll still be dealing in carrots and potatoes, though. Got glowstone underneath iron here, trapdoors here in order to light the floor. And then outside of here, we are starting to prototype what the rest of this looks like. There'll obviously be a platform going around the top, and then a circle kind of balcony going around the outside of this. Still need quite a bit more slabs, and I really don't like that this is just basically one block high. So same thing with the top. We'll probably build that down a little bit. Probably take that down at least 2 blocks. That way I don't have to replace all that dirt up there. And some major progress on digging the hole here. So let me go down to the bottom here and land on my beacon. So as you can see, I dug through parts of the stronghold on the way down. Discovered a big library over there. I'm going to go back over there and chop down all those bookshelves and have tons of books so that I can trade and make more books. And also, sorry for the way my voice sounds, something wrong with my throat today. But anyway, I have dug this down to the bedrock level. There's nothing for any slimes or any other monsters to spawn on, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode. It's taken me about a week to record this. Hopefully my next episode won't take quite as long. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, please be sure and leave me a like. Subscribe for more episodes, and leave me a comment. Let me know how we're doing. And I will see you in the next episode. Have a great day, guys.